Now we are at Ajanta Cave 5. This is an unfinished excavation, was planned as a monastery. Cave 5 is devoid of sculpture and architectural elements except the doorframe. The ornate carvings on the frame has female figures with mythical Makara creatures found in ancient and medieval-era Indian arts. The cave's construction was likely initiated about 465 Common Era but abandoned because the rock has geological flaws. The construction was resumed in 475 Common Era after Asmikas restarted work at the Ajanta Caves, but abandoned again as the artists and sponsor redesigned and focused on an expanded Cave 6 that abuts Cave 5. Cave 6 is two-story monastery. It consists of a sanctum, a hall on both levels. The lower level is pillared and has attached cells. The upper hall also has subsidiary cells. The sanctums on both levels feature a Buddha in the teaching posture. Elsewhere, the Buddha is shown in different mudras. The lower level walls depict the miracle of Sravasti and the temptation of Mara legends. Only the lower floor of Cave 6 was finished. The unfinished upper floor of Cave 6 has many private votive sculptures and a shrine Buddha. The lower level of Cave 6 likely was the earliest excavation in the second stage of construction. This stage marked the Mahayana theme and Vakataka Renaissance period of Ajanta reconstruction that started about 4 centuries after the earlier Hinayana theme construction. The upper story was not envisioned in the beginning, it was added as an afterthought. Likely around the time when the architects and artists abandoned further work on the geologically flawed rock of Cave 5 immediately next to it. Cave 7 is also a monastery but a single story. It consists of a sanctum, a hall with octagonal pillars, and 8 small rooms for monks. The sanctum Buddha is shown in preaching posture. There are many art panels narrating Buddhist themes, including those of the Buddha with Nagamuchalinda and Miracle of Sravasti. Cave 7 has a grand facade with 2 porticos. The veranda has 8 pillars of 2 types. One has an octagonal base with Amalaka and lotus capital. The other lacks a distinctly shaped base. Features an octagonal shaft instead with a plain capital. The veranda opens into an antechamber. On the left side in this antechamber are seated or standing sculptures such as those of 25 carved seated Buddhas in various postures and facial expressions. While on the right side are 58 seated Buddha reliefs in different postures, all placed on lotus. These Buddhas and others on the inner walls of the antechamber are a sculptural depiction of the miracle of Sravasti in Buddhist theology. The bottom row shows 2 Nagas holding the blooming lotus stalk. The antechamber leads to the sanctum through a doorframe. On this frame are carved 2 females standing on makaras. Inside the sanctum is the Buddha sitting on a lion throne in cross-legged posture, surrounded by other bodhisattva figures, 2 attendants with choris and flying asparas above. Perhaps because of faults in the rock, Cave 7 was never taken very deep into the cliff. It consists only of the 2 porticos and a shrine room with antechamber, with no central hall. Some cells were fitted in. The cave artwork likely underwent revisions and refurbishments over time. The first version was complete by about 469 Common Era. The myriad Buddhas added and painted a few years later between 476 and 478 Common Era.
If you like this video, please like and subscribe my channel for more videos like this.